What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 11 of the Project Evolve podcast, and we're going to kick it off with member of the week. Who we got?
We got Brett
H.
Brett H.
Yeah,
And
we have multiple Bretts in here.
Why'd you pick Brett H?
Well,
I'll tell the story.
yeah, I'll tell the story.
Yeah, that was funny.
So,
a little incident we had Saturday.
So this past Saturday, Joe was coaching. I wasn't there, but I heard about it on Monday when he told us about it. Early morning workout. Gets done. He had a good workout, and there's this one person, name nameless and gender nameless as well, because we ain't gonna throw shade at that.
True that. That's a better, yeah.
So, but this person took his keys, like that person came back in.
So they left first.
Thought that she,
they
thought
left
that
first.
she forgot the keys, picks up Brett's keys and leaves, and then Brett's like, "Yo, where my keys at?" And he's like, he leaves all his stuff in the car too. So everyone was asking, like,
he didn't have his stuff either.
No,
Nope.
so the people were like in here was like, you should find my iPhone. I was like, I would if I could get my iPhone.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then that person comes back, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And then so on Monday when I had him for his workout, he told everybody, he's like, "Yeah, good workout. I'm just happy I got my keys with me now."
Yep.
So it was hilarious to hear about that. But.
Well, he's a cool dude, so I'm assuming he took it pretty well.
Oh yeah, he literally
he was
just sat in the
fine.
front, waited.
It was just funny.
I felt so bad. I kept calling the person, and they just wouldn't answer. I was texting, coaching, and I was just like, "Brett, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm really trying." And he was like, "Joe, don't worry about it. He's just chilling."
And it ain't no shade on the person taking it.
And no shade at all.
It happens. So don't worry about it. Don't trip about it. It was just hilarious.
Props for them bringing it back, because they could have just
forgotten about it.
popped in a new car. And
I know they could have popped in the sauna like Stewie Griffin and go full tan.
Yeah. But
I don't get that reference, but
Jesus.
It's all right.
Anyway, why'd you guys pick Brett?
He also works extremely hard in each session. I mean, now that we're in the threes waves, he's been progressively testing his strength and lifting heavier. Like those on Saturday, he was doing some squats, and he started off with the goblet squats so he could get more reps out of what he was doing. So without even a beat, he just went over, grabbed heavier weights, and he was like, "All right, this feels good." And he just has a good attitude, super chill, super awesome, and he loves being here, and he's just awesome. And like,
"Hey, how you doing?"
"Oh yeah, how you doing?" And on a personal level too, I used to work with him a long time ago when I first moved here. Yeah, at Whole Foods, and he's gone through an amazing transformation from how he was now to how he is now. He's actually taking care of himself and taking that extra step of taking the being healthy, So, and props to Brett, dude. Congratulations.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, that's what works with my boy C's. Shout out to C's.
Okay, so top of the week this week is going to be Ozempic and GLP-1s. So, in your guys' opinions, from what you guys understand about it, there's nothing against it. Like, we have nothing. You do what you want to do. We're not going to demonize it. If it works for you and it helps you, perfectly fine. But if you're going to do it, you need to understand how it actually works, the concept. So in general, the reason that they work is because they suppress your appetite. And if you're not hungry, you will not eat as much, which means you have less calories you're getting in, which means you're going to lose weight. The reason they help people is because most people are not disciplined enough to actually be in a calorie deficit because they eat too much or they have too many calories. So again, it's a tool that will help people if you have a hard time being in a calorie deficit. Yeah. So from your guys' opinions, what are your thoughts on GLP-1s and Ozempic and all the ones out there? With Joe.
Just like you said, it is a tool, and we've had some members here who've used it, seen success. And the main thing is they started strength training because they noticed as they were losing the weight and obviously getting what they needed and what they wanted out of the GLP-1s that they were using, they felt weaker, and they started noticing certain parts of their bodies were losing shape. So they did their research beforehand and know.
When you mean shape, you mean losing muscle?
Yeah, losing muscle, exactly. And they did their research, and one of our clients who's up in Greece right now did his research and even said, I'm doing this for X amount of months after I got on this dosage, and they're going to lower it, then I'm going to work out a little more intensely. So it's like you said, I think it's smart to use it if you know what you're getting into, know what the benefits are for it. And obviously, just don't overdo it, and, make sure you do the right research for it.
Yeah, exactly. We're not doctors, so do not take our advice with a grain of salt. Go to somebody who's an expert in that if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, but that's just from our experience with the clients we've seen. gotten the results that they need, but then adding in strength training has seemed to take them to that next level where they're now feeling more confident, more stronger, less weaker, and they're noticing they're getting their bodies back.
100%.
Yeah.
What about you, Marcon?
I don't like it. I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
I've as in terms of like building strength and actually trying to put 100% into build as much muscle mass as you can, both health reasons and some people aesthetic reasons as well. It takes away energy away from you to actually like lift with intensity in here. You need the right fuel. You need your carbs. You need your proteins. You need your healthy fats to function throughout the day. Protein to build up the muscle in your body after your workouts as well too, and especially you need your carbs before and after your training to actually fuel what we kind of do in here, like for your squats, bench, deadlift. Even for some people who are like even not too intensifying their workouts, they still need the right amount. That way, even for the high reps people that need to do in our program, like they actually still feel very functional about doing that. So, and that kind of takes away with it. And just in that realm of it, if you needed to lose weight, sure, by all means, like go right ahead. But in the sport of just general strength training, I don't like it. It just it takes away. It just takes away of trying to like actually, if you want your goals in the strength training, like to actually build muscle or whatever number you want to reach in for any certain numbers, or just to trying to build a better lifestyle with it. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like there's pros and there's cons to it. You just have to understand what you're getting yourself into and just look at it as a tool. It's not something you're going to do for the rest of your life. People have been losing weight till the end of time, so like you don't have to do it. It's just a tool. It's more of a supplement, I guess you would say, that would help you. But there's side effects with that.
Yes.
Because the problem nobody mentions is that 30 to 40% of weight loss is going to be muscle. So yeah, the scale says that you're dropping pounds and you're happy about it, but like you're not trying to lose. Can you pass me the little body fat and the muscle?
Yeah.
So like what's going to happen is you take Ozempic and you're losing the fat, which is this, but you're also losing muscle. So yeah, that you could lose two of these, one of those, and you lost 2 pounds. But in reality, if you lose that, that's going to create even more problems. Because once you hit 40, that's the reason that you're having a hard time lose weight, is because your metabolism is slowing down.
Yeah.
Which means you lose muscle. So it's like a lot of these different things. It's just, you just got to understand that there's going to be side effects and consequences to your actions. So if you understand that and you're okay with it, so that's why adding in strength training with GLP-1s and Ozempic is not a bad idea. If you're going to do it, that's the best thing you could possibly do. That's what even doctors recommend when you're taking that stuff, to get in some type of strength training routine.
Yep.
I can't tell you the amount of clients that I get and I sign them up and they're like, the reason I'm here is because my doctor told me I need to build muscle while I'm taking this. So super, super important.
Yeah.
So strength training is the antidote if you're going to be doing that. It's the only thing proven to preserve muscle. And even if you're not taking GLP-1s, you're still losing muscle after you hit 40. So it's like, it's not a bad idea to do either way.
And there's so many benefits on having more muscle mass, not even just for aesthetic reasons, just general health wise as well too. You're able to burn more at rest and at training for calories as well
Feel
too.
better.
Your ligaments are in a stronger position to stay healthy as well too. So
less risk of injury, especially when you get older.
And most of the time, it's not just about like weight loss. Most of our clients, yes, they want to lose some weight, but in reality, they just want to be able to enjoy their life.
Yeah.
So like
gardening, golfing, go out and
pickleball.
Pickleball. I mean, and I know like a lot of our clients too are in that age where they're at that time where they're enjoying their lives. You know, they're able to go on these vacations, and you know, there's nothing worse than going to some amazing place and not being able to walk or, you know, feel like, oh my goodness. And we've heard those stories, and one of the greatest ones with Carrie, you know, she went to Machu Picchu and she was able to hike and go all over the place, and she came back and she was like, if it wasn't for just the basic strength training, that trip wouldn't have been as good as it was, because she was able to climb those hills and carry her luggage. So it made her life better by just doing strength training. So it helps. It's really cool.
Because weight loss is just a side effect. So like when you take GLP-1s and all that stuff, the goal is you're trying to lose weight, but it's the reason you're having a hard time losing weight is a side effect of your current lifestyle and your current muscle that you have on your body. So like if you just solve the root of the issue, you don't really need to do all these other things.
Did you know your body already generates GLP-1?
Does it?
Yeah. Very little. That's why when the doctors prescribe you with that, it just gives you more. That way it gets you into the that cycle of like suppressing your appetite. That way you don't eat a lot less.
Yeah. And again, it boils down to discipline because it's like, again, if you starve yourself, I promise you, your hormones don't care about your feelings. Like if you were just, you couldn't eat for a month, like you're going to lose weight. So it's like the reason that you have a hard time losing weight is because of your habits. It's the same thing with business, same thing with money, same with anything. And 90% of the results you're getting are not because of the actions, it's because of your discipline. Or it is your actions, but it's mainly because of the discipline to take those actions. Yeah. So that's our thoughts on it. Again, do what you want to do, but if you're going to do it, you might as well supplement strength training and getting stronger and building muscle to at least kind of work with the side effects that you're going to be experiencing, like lower energy.
Make sure you do your research as well.
Exactly.
Talk to your doctors, talk to the right people. Don't just hop on the newest craze because you see your neighbors doing it. Like, make sure it's the right fit for you and what your needs are. Because, like you said, you don't want to do something that's going to set you back. You want to do something that's at least going to help you. Use it as a tool, not as an accessory.
And another thing, too, is like we don't really know the long-term side effects for this because it's so new. And you got to think when something new like this comes out, one, there's side effects that we don't know until a couple of years. And then two, people are making money off this.
Yep.
So you have to realize like it is a business. So it's like, is your best intention with the businesses that are making these products, or are they just trying to make money? Not saying it's one or the other, but you got to use that as a
lens.
As a lens, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's our perspective.
You hear those like natural Ozempic too?
What's that?
Those supplements. I don't know. I researched it up like a couple weeks ago. There was like these natural Ozempics too that like replicates like what the GLP-1 does, and it's a scam basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And other companies are like now making that now, just trying to supplement that. That way, it's like, oh, it's safer than like the GLP-1. Is this natural Ozempic?
It's marketing. That's all it is.
So if you see that, don't even think about it.
No.
Turn that shit away.
Do your research.
Yeah, and it's one of those things.
Sorry for swearing.
No, you're good. It's one of those things where it's like I try to focus on things that have been proven to work for 50 to 100 years, and we know that if you build muscle and you lift heavy things and you get stronger, we know what happens without a shadow of a doubt. What happens if you do that consistently? We don't know what's going to happen in 50 to 100 years taking this stuff. So maybe there's no side effects, and maybe this legit is a magic pill, maybe, or maybe in 50 to 100 years there's a ton of side effects that start popping up, and people have different types of cancers and different types of things that who knows? We don't really know yet. So I guess we'll find out in 50 to 100 years. We'll just wait and see.
Right.
But in the meantime, we're gonna be lifting some weights, and we're gonna be getting stronger.
Yes.
And we're gonna be teaching the fundamentals that have been proven to work.
Yes.
That will never go away.
Never.
I don't care how good AI gets or all these supplements and stuff. Like the truth is the truth. You got to get stronger.
Pick things up and put them down
as you get older.
Progressively overloaded.
Yeah, and if you do that, you'll be happy. So that's it today, guys. Now we got fun topic of the week, and I'm assuming it's MJ. Okay, what we got?
All right, so the Michael Jackson movie just came out. I had the pleasure to watch it this past weekend.
With the shirt, right?
Yeah, I got the shirt. Yo, shout out to my auntie, my TT, Akita. She got me this shirt. She also got me in a medium yesterday. I ain't gonna lie, like my chest
is that a medium?
Really good. No, this is large.
Was she upgraded?
I mean, if you would have saw it yesterday, it was like really tight. Like my arms like looked pretty good. My chest looked pretty good.
Huh.
My core looked pretty good in it.
But it was like up to your belly button, though?
It was, yeah. So I'm going to turn that to a
belly shirt.
I'm going to turn that to a crop top now.
Yeah, you.
So I got this. She got me for the large now. But yeah. So Michael Jackson, I'm going to watch it tonight again with my mama now. So
nice.
So fun topic. We're going to discuss top 3 Michael Jackson songs.
Okay.
Doesn't need to be his best all time, just your favorite of all time.
Okay.
Your top 3.
What you got?
J songs. My top 3 is difficult as hell. I think I got no order. Butterflies, I Can't Help It, and Remember the Time.
Okay. What you got?
The first 2 ones are sleepers. Not a lot of people really know about that.
I was gonna say he's probably one of your top 10. Would you say, right? He's up there.
He's my number 1 in pop. Yeah. I listen to the most in pop records. Yeah.
So I don't really listen to pop, but I know his mainstream songs, but I don't really know him that deep. But what do you got, Joe?
Dirty Diana, Beat It, and Smooth Criminal.
Yeah. I don't know the Diana one, but I know Beat It. I know. I've heard it. It's especially in your sessions. I like Smooth Criminal. I like Beat It. And then what was the one you said? What's the other one, main one that he has?
Thriller.
Thriller, yeah, of course. You can't go wrong with that one.
And a funny story about Dirty Diana. He actually was performing that
in front of the
princess. Actually.
Yeah, princess. My bad. Yeah, Princess
in England,
Diana.
and he felt so bad because it's kind of like it's a dirty song, and it's Diana, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to play it because I respect you so much." And she was like, "Bruh, that's like my favorite song, so play it, please."
It's my favorite song.
Yeah, so a little history lesson.
Okay, there you go,
Princess Diana.
So that's episode 11. GLP-1s, Ozempic. Do your research. Be smart. Listen to MJ, and we'll see you guys next week for episode number 12.
Don't stop taking enough.
How do you end this? Oh.
Stop taking enough.